arms out. Please no arms out. None of them dropped in, I got their arms out.
Celebrity Saturdays with Byron. Get involved, get in the chats right now. Text in 07934540302. Take down that number. We got a lot of stuff coming up this week. Let's take it back to school times. What's going on, people? It's Byron. It's Celebrity Saturdays on playvibes.com. You know what it's about. Get in touch, get involved. We've got big stories this week. But I had to start off with some old school synth. A lot of people went out to the party. You can catch the pictures online. Check out rewind.com. Tiny Temper, Jamie Howard the comedian, Alicia Dixon was down there, Mr. Hudson, Labyrinth, Shanika. There was just so many people. Mr. Jam was down there. They were celebrating their 100th issuing start. It was a really good party, a really good time. I've got a lot of stuff coming up this week. I've got an interview with Idris Elba. I've got C-Rap or G-Rap, Chav Rap or Gangster Rap. Funny article that I found this week. I've got this news about this nasty 2-Fit rap which I could not believe. Like, this is just not serious. I've got the top 10 hip-hop catch kings and the top 10 video vixens. A bit of news about Drake, Tim Westwood, if you lot are actually interested, and a few other bits and pieces. Get involved, get in contact, you know how to do it. Jump in the chat stream, playvibes.com. Get involved, get in contact with us, 07934540302. But jump into the chat stream. You were just listening to Drake's Fancy with Tia and Swiss Beats. The news on Drake this week is he's hooked up with Taraji P. Hampson, is that how you say her name? Apparently she's a cougar. I'm looking at her picture here. She don't look like a cougar. She looks alright. She looks about Drake's age, but apparently there's a 16-year age gap. Included Wycliffe John dropping out to be president of Haiti. What do you guys think about that? Was he right to go in for it at the first point of view? Like, does he have the legitimacy? Is he big enough? Has he got the diplomacy to carry out that role? I don't know. That's just like Dizzy running for London Mayor. I can't see it myself. Like, he's not serious enough. And I don't take Wycliffe serious enough either. Another thing that came up this week was basically the ongoing squabbling and battling between old Fuji members, because Praz had something to say about this. He was like, nah, I don't think Wycliffe should do this. Like, I've been to Haiti myself and I don't think it should go down like that. I should do my own thing. I see where Praz is coming from, but if I was him, I just would have kept my mouth shut. Like, he sounds like a bit of a hater. Obviously, if he thinks he could do better, he needs to step up and do it. Or put something with me, get involved, contact us, 07934540302, or jump in the chat room. Do you think Wycliffe was right to go and try and run for this president thing in Haiti? Or is he just trying to, like, make up his pace because they've had this little madness going on out there? I don't see that myself. And do you understand why Drake would go out with Taraji P. Henson? Are you seeing something I don't see? Maybe it's his picture, but she don't. It's alright, but it's not too flattering. You know the ones there. Shout out to the haters. Just gonna say hi to you. Shout out to everybody that's got involved and that's been encouraging me to do this show. Shout out to NMP, big girl in the game. Let me do the top 10 video vixens. Let me tell you who the top number 10 and number 9 are. You might have never heard of them actually. Number 10 is Bria Miles. Don't know her? Go to YouTube, go to Twister's Girl Tonight video. She's the one starring in that. That was her claim to fame when it's got her at number 10. I ain't even seen her in the other videos. You probably would have heard of Rosa da Costa. She was in Drake's Best I Ever Had. I think she's alright still. I see why she's at number 9. You lot probably guess who number 1 is already. But before I tell you that, let me just jump into this story about Tim Westwood. And I'll read it out to you actually. Tim Westwood is asking listeners on his BBC One radio show whether he should take place on Dancing on Ice. The DJ also posted a question on his Twitter account asking followers if he should accept the offer. He wrote, being offered 50 grand to go on. Could you see me wearing sequin outfits? Should I do it? Alright, let me answer that, yeah. I can see you wearing those outfits, and you might as well do it because I can't see you staying on BBC One Extra for that much longer. I need to know, are you saying yes for my benefit or so you can have a cruel, cheap laugh at my expense? I suspect it's a cruel, cheap laugh, mate. You know what? Tim Westwood ain't done me nothing. I got nothing against him, but he is the first people, when artists come here, he's the first person they bump into, and he's like, they actually take him, because he's in the BBC, actually take him as the voice of urban radio, like the big figure. But on a level, do you want that representing you to big stars when they come to the UK? Because if I was presenting with that, I would just be super suspect and not take the UK industry seriously. And if people from abroad come here and see that, and that's probably what they hear the most as well, they hear this man with this mock Cockney accent, is that the way forward for us? I want to know what you think about this Tim Westwood thing. Should he do it? Should he not do it? Is he a serious guy or not? Get involved, get in contact. This is playvibes.com, Celebrity Saturdays with Byron. Now, have you lot heard of Chav Rap? No, is that no? You probably have heard Chav Rap before, and this is not me hating, because I've got no reason to hate on none of them. This actually came from the Sun newspaper and some other newspapers, and basically the reporter has written, my favourite rap at the moment, Professor Green, recorded a special bizarre session to mark his release of his album Alive Till I'm Dead. That sounds a bit like Ready to Die, but anyway, and they've labelled it as Chav Rap, not G Rap. What do you guys think about that? Do you listen to Chav Rap? Is Chav Rap a good way of describing it, or is it legitimate? Is it the real thing? Is it just appealing to that wider market? Because you got to remember, there's a bigger word in your postcodes, just in case some of you hadn't realised that yet. Anyway, what do you think of Professor Green? Can't lie to you, he's not on my playlist and you probably won't hear him on my show. And to the girls that like to, actually to the girls and man them that like to run up their mouth on phone too much, be very, very careful, because a phone user has been killed by his exploding mobile phone. The victim, named the 24-year-old Gopal Gajah, suffered serious injuries to his right ear, neck and shoulders. There were no witnesses to the accident, but it was assumed he was talking on his, I won't say the brand, when the blast happened in the northern state of Rajasthan.
So we're doing it tribal, how we're doing it, yo, this is the tribal man, Tribal Mags, and I'm picking up Play Vibes Radio. Catch them on www.playvibes.com. Don't know, selector.
Shout out to the Wasteman Wellies, Bateman Bobs. No losers right now. All we do is win. RWD Saturdays with Byron and playvibes.com. Don't mess about. Sharon jumped into the chat rooms, and yeah, that's right, Sharon. He has been offered 50k. That's come out of his own mouth. This is going back to the Tim Westwood story. Do you know what? I'm surprised they've offered him 50k. I'm surprised they didn't offer him something like 10 or 10 plus 5 for every week he's staying, because you know he's not gonna. Who's voting for him? I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, let me tell you about this Idris Elba story, which, you know, he had that big show this year with Lufa. If you didn't watch Lufa, you might slightly need to either buy the DVD or try and watch it online somewhere on the sly. Alternatively, go and watch The Wire first, because he was in The Wire. That's where I knew he was a serious actor. Obviously, we all know he does a bit of music and DJing. And I think I know some people that's been to one of his parties where he's DJing. Apparently he's really good, but, you know, general public know him as this Luther character since he had the show on BBC One, playing it as it is. On his music, he goes on to say, when you listen to hip hop right now, a lot of it is so aspirational. I want to get this, I want to be that. For me, it's a matter of celebrating who we are and where we are. I hear what he's saying, but then obviously he can celebrate now. But if it was back in the day, he probably wouldn't be celebrating if he hadn't been on these 2 hit shows. I go shopping for food myself. Well, don't. This is a joke. I go shopping for food myself. I have kids. Well done. 10 points. I love my children. I love my kids, but they are not part of that world. He wants points for going shopping. He's a joker.